walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. And we are here for the day that I don't think a lot of us really wanted, because I think if you love football, then you really didn't want Grealish to go to Manchester City, really. And as a fan of a smaller club, I can understand completely how the Villa fans are feeling tonight. But we are here to talk about Jack Grealish signing for Manchester City. We're also going to discuss Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona and what that means for the Harry Kane saga, which means Kane, I'm afraid, you're staying at Spurs, I think. But let's go through some comments. DC is depressed, and I understand that. That's a big look for City. They are ready to win war in Prem now. They may even get a points deduction. You never know. Lewis obviously upset. Jack Defo winning things there. They also may get a points deduction. You never know. We're still yet to find out from that. Gutted, but the correct decision. Thanks for everything, Jack. Now, is Messi definitely leaving Barca, or is this just all talk and a deal? I think he's leaving. Well, the contract was signed. I mean, why'd you make that shit up? Why would you make it up? Messi, PSG or City? One or two. Big up to Wolf in the chat as well. Long time, been struggling this past month. I do feel sorry about that. And if you do need a chat, DMs are always open on Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, or null_PAFC, and Instagram, Let's Talk EPL. DC's been crying. I understand. It's such a horrible situation. It really is. Free same time as Takeover intensifies. Messi at West Ham. Here we go. Love it. Yeah, it is indeed crazy. Yeah, we're part of the Takeover. Is he actually? The theatre. But yeah, if you do need a chat, do let me know and we can arrange it. What a day indeed. Left Vegas 2 hours ago. Love it. Big up to Messi to Chelsea. I think you're getting the Lukaku. Big up now, enjoying the chats on Twitter. Will Man City still get points deducted? I mean, they're still under investigation, and with the way they're carrying on, then you'd hope so. Someone's got to stop them. So yeah, there's a lot there. Yeah, I get that. Hate moving house. I do hate moving house. Messi to Chelsea Inter to reject our bid. We take Messi on the free. He's put us sitting at somewhere in the deal to land Haaland. Yeah, I mean, our pigs can fly as well. Pigs can fly, apparently. Thanks for 2 mil Villa. But where did Danny Ings come from? Well, you know, that was one weird signing. It really was. Messi would be a solid. Fuck hell. Does Jack play start every game? Well, I think he'll rotate like he normally does. Messi would need to work on his defensive. Sell-on clause. Oh, okay. Looks so weird in a City jersey. He does. But I hate the way they've done the shirt numbers at City. Well, there's a lot of things to hate about City now. Yes, DC. Watch him flop. Do you know what? I'm going to be brutal. I sort of hope he does. No, I'm not being harsh or malicious in any way. I sort of hope he does flop a bit. Because if he does, oh dear. I don't think he's going to be as good as he was. I don't think he's going to be as good. But what we're going to do, instead of me talking about the transfer, you want some chicken. Maybe. Who drops? I think they'll just rotate like they normally do. No, I have not seen that. Ouch. It's so brutal. It is so brutal. I do think he'll flop and will regret the decision. I do hear that. But instead of me talking about the transfer, and we're going to try some. And look, if it doesn't go well and we get a copyright strike or whatever, then cool. But we are going to play the video from the CEO of Aston Villa. He made a statement. It's better him saying it than me because he knows a lot more than I do, I can assure you. So we are going to try that. Look, if it go well, I'll know never to do that again. But we're going to listen to him and what he has had to say. Obviously, he is a lot more clued in than myself. And then after that, we'll briefly talk about a few things and then we'll open lines. But we'll hear from him first. As I say, if this doesn't go well and if someone wants to warn me if this is going to go badly, let me know. Messi to Juve. This is my dream. I also have a dream of being a millionaire. Maybe we both can make it. Some Villa fans are disgraceful. God knows what's happening. Does anyone know? Oh dear. Yeah, I would probably take that back and be like, no, I want a refund now. Probably just give that back to him and be like, change that name. I don't want it. Just cry in front of them. Just cry. But we are going to play it. We're going to see, if the video gets taken down straight away, no, never to do it again. But let's hear from him first.
Good evening. I wanted to speak directly to our supporters to confirm the transfer of our captain, Jack Grealish, to Manchester City, and to explain the background to this move. Last summer, following interest from a number of clubs, we offered Jack a new contract to stay at the club, which he accepted with one proviso. Jack wanted to be certain that if at any point a Champions League club came in for him, and Aston Villa was not in that competition, that we would not stand in his way. For that reason, we agreed to incorporate a so-called release clause into his contract. Our board set this clause at a value of £100 million, knowing that would be, by some way, a record price for a British footballer and also a record fee for any player bought by a Premier League club. Put another way, we set the value at a level we hoped would not be met, but which would reflect his truly unique value to Aston Villa. After a brilliant season for Jack, culminating in his performances at the Euros, a number of clubs expressed interest in signing him, initially at figures below the release clause. We simply refused to entertain those approaches. Finally, Manchester City notified us that they would be willing to pay the £100 million it would take to trigger this clause. After many hours of discussions involving Jack, his family and his agent, during which we made clear our strong desire for him to stay at Aston Villa, Jack finally decided that he would like to go to City and instructed us to exercise his release clause, as was his prerogative. It was a highly emotional moment when he finally told me his decision, leaving me in no doubt how hard it had been for him to decide to leave our club, which he joined when he was 6 years old. Ultimately, he said it boiled down to wanting to play Champions League football now. Most importantly for our supporters tonight, I want you all to be reassured that the board, Dean Smith, Johan Langer, and I obviously knew this day might come, and we have planned accordingly. It was never our intention to replace Jack with one footballer. Our strategy was to analyze and break down Jack's key attributes: his creativity, his assists, his goals, and to find these qualities and others in 3 forward players. In signing Emiliano Buendia, Leon Bailey, and Danny Ings, we believe we have achieved this key objective, and in doing so have also reduced an over-dependency on one brilliant footballer. As we now near the start of the season, Dean and his coaching staff, our players, and the board are all looking forward to seeing our new team with enthusiasm, with excitement, and with confidence. There is real depth and breadth to our squad with these new players and the returning Ashley Young, joining last year's outstanding signings, all of whom have settled brilliantly, as well as some more very high potential academy graduates who are now in and around the first team squad. They truly are the future. On behalf of Nassef, Wes, and myself, we really look forward to seeing you all back at Villa Park on August the 21st. And thank you for your fantastic support.
So, firstly, I just want to say he spoke very, very well. I think he spoke extremely well. I just want to make that clear. Now, obviously, we're still here on YouTube, so we haven't been struck down by lightning just yet. So that's good. But what are the comments been saying? Obviously, I thought it would be good to listen to him than me, because I'm always talking. It was so nice for me to be live and not actually have to talk and just watch your videos. Very, very nice. But yeah, great CEO. Great CEO. I think he has enough first team players to fill 2 different teams that could finish 4. Graham Potter 2.0. I thought that was Peter Walton for a second. Yeah, we just got Peter. Very well spoken man. I completely agree with that. I really, really do. We'll get on to Barcelona in a minute. Yeah, feel sad for the fans. I really do. I really do feel for the fans of Villa. Fuck Barcelona. 19 years. Big up to RJ. Big up RJ. USA women's team lost to us in the Olympics. Love it, love it. But yeah, big up to RJ in the chat as well. Just when we were rebuilding our club, I thought, well, he went into it in quite a lot of detail. So let's unpick that. So they know replacing Jack Grealish with one player was always going to be impossible, unless you went and signed, I don't know, fucking KDB or fuck knows who. You've had to assign someone absolutely mad. But getting Buendia, getting Leon Bailey, and bringing in Danny Ings, that's 3 very good transfers. very, very good transfers. I don't think Villa are finished there by any stretch of the imagination. I think they're going to continue, obviously, bringing in Ashley Young, bit of experience in that back line as well. Emi Martinez had such an amazing season. You had Matty Cash, Ollie Watkins, all come in. Brilliant team there were. Your club is in great hands. More than can be said for a lot of clubs. Your club truly is in great hands. Some more comments once. Kenny, mad world. Grealish 300. Well, fuck me backwards. Wow. Okay, now done. Let us talk about Lukaku at Chelsea. That'll be tomorrow. If I do it tomorrow, there'll be plenty of times to talk about Lukaku to Chelsea. We've already touched on it a lot. I saw Jack Grealish leaving a video on Twitter. I hope the Villa fans understand why he left. Has he put a video out? Jack Grealish put a video. We'll get to that in a second. Jack Grealish, obviously, wearing the number 10 shirt. Man City are the best team in the country, with a manager considered to be the best in the world. It's a dream come true. That is from Jack Grealish. Fucking hell. That is absolutely barbaric. Barbaric money. Jack Grealish gave Villa all he got. All he had, yeah. Although I've got a preview tomorrow. Make sure you do tune in. Make sure you do tune in. Todd Cantwell too. Are you getting Todd Cantwell? Are you? Villa in good hands. Seems like their owners have the right ambition. They've made a lot of money from Grealish transfer, and they need to invest it wisely. I think they already have. I think they're bringing in Buendia, bringing in Danny Ings, and bringing in Neil Bailey. I think they are spending very wisely. That is true. Spurs are signing a very good centre-back. I'm not mad at him at all, because we probably have a better team now than last year. I'd boo him. Just because I'm an absolute cunt, so I'd just boo him. I just feel after watching his younger years, those timeline videos. Now, can the sweeps be tomorrow? As on Sunday, I'm busy on my own job. Maybe tomorrow, mate. It can't be tomorrow. I've got so much on tomorrow. I haven't got time for it tomorrow. We'll do it Saturday, maybe. Kenny, we'll work up. The sweepstakes isn't huge. We'll sort it out. Grealish put an emotional video. I'm gonna let's have a little look. Let's have a little look on his Twitter. I mean, they basically post the same crap every time anyway. I don't think you will. I think you've absolutely got the right ambition. Oh, so he has. All right. Yeah. So I'm just seeing if this had it. No, I don't. So he has put us. Oh, got music from all sorts now. He has put a statement out, obviously. So let's read that out. That would be true, as Villa offered him more money, but he wanted to go due to competitions he will be in. This is true. I don't see how Man City they won't. They're gonna have to sell a load. Yeah, I've got so much to do tomorrow. It's absolutely insane. I've got 5 streams. Kelly says, no way that guy is on 300k a week would make him the highest paid City player, and those players wouldn't be having that. That is mad. 100 million for Grealish. That is, I mean, we won't even talk about that. And what Jack Grealish said. So, I've been at Aston Villa for 19 years, and I've been a fan my whole life. I've come through the ranks and captained my club to the top tier of English football. It's impossible to put my feelings into words, but I'll try. When I first came to Villa, I had my own personal dreams and ambitions, like getting into the first team, scoring my first goal, scoring the winner in a derby. It wasn't until we got relegated that I felt a greater sense of purpose. Every time I put on the Villa shirt, I played with my heart on my sleeve. Being given the armband was both a privilege and an honour for me and my family, and I've loved every minute of it. I want to thank the manager and my teammates. I'll never forget everything we achieved together. And to the fans who have supported me for everything, I can't thank you enough. To all my coaches and all the people who work at the club behind the scenes who have done so much for me over the years, thank you. I'll always be a Villa fan. I love this club with all my heart and hope you understand my reasons for seeking a new challenge. The club are in great hands, the manager, the lads, the new signings coming in. It's an exciting time to be a Villa fan. I'll see you all again soon. Until next time, up the Villa, Jack. So that was a statement from Jack. Look, some Villa fans will not get this. They will simply not get this. And it's difficult. It really is difficult. It was always going to be difficult. Look, I mean, I've always, I will be more Villa based on this because I'm an Argyle fan. This happens to us all the time. Players going to bigger clubs really is difficult. It's such an emotional subject as well. And I think this whole thing with Grealish is absolutely insane. So, some more comments here. You got 5 things. Yeah. Yours, Argyle, Chelsea show, Liverpool show, United show. 5. He has touchdown. He will still love the club and always will. Grace will be left for money. Jack Grealish will always be Villa through and through. They didn't need for money. Makes sense. He's gone to win trophies. Could have got top 6. He could have. I think he could have. Although I hope City don't win the league next season. I hope Man U do. He's really a Man U fan. I think he's a bit of both. I think he's one of those weird people who can support both. The first time I proper cried over a transfer, I do understand. I'm quite emotional about this one as well. I don't know why. I think it's because no one wanted this to happen. Money always talks. Why Kenny Run has to quarantine. He does. It's a very difficult. But that's enough for me. That's enough for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to look into the chat. So you lot can come on and have your say. Charlie is going mad in the group chat. Oh my God. Just gonna put that in there. In fact, the man of the hour who I'm not shouting. I'm not angry. I'm just majorly disappointed with what I've just read. With what I've just read, Aaron, you have got a lot of explaining to do, young man. So we'll start with you, Aaron. Bristol Rovers in 7th. What sort of plan are you on? Have you been smoking some of the weed?
Hang on, did you say Bristol Rovers 7th?
Yes.
I'll put them 3rd.
Oh. So hold on. Why is Charlie doing this shit?
Because I put Doncaster Rovers 7th.
Oh, you absolute! That is moving on. Moving on. That is unbelievable. Everyone is popping in tonight. But we'll start with the Villa. We'll start with you, Lewis. The day that I think all Villa fans, probably most people in football, wanted to avoid like the plague because City are a bunch of cunts. I'll come out and say that City are a bunch of cunts. You're making money disgracefully, and that stadium explodes when none of you are in there. You know, that beautiful, lovely Etihad. I hope that it falls down, and I hope you get a a 90 deduction, and Jack Grealish really does end look like a bit of a muppet. But hey, moving. But Lewis, what's your thoughts? Obviously, it's such an emotional transfer. He's been over 19 years. So yeah, what's your thoughts on him?
I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, it's hard to take in, but look, it was coming. It was coming, and if he didn't leave this year, I reckon he's going to go next year. Should we not get Europe? Well, should we not get Europe if he stayed? But it's hard to take in. But I feel like what our executive chief said, we're in good hands, and we have a good.
Your CEO is arguably the best in the league. You may genuinely have the best ownership in the Premier League. Not joking. Genuinely, the way he spoke and the way they planned this, they already saw this was coming. They saw it coming last year. So they went, okay, Jack, we'll put £100 million scores in there for club meets. Said, cool. If not, you're here. And he was causing an issue with that. I thought it was actually quite a joke when someone was like, we'll offer it. And Villa were like, no, do go fuck yourself. Yeah. Go get that luck. Shove it up your ass, swivel. We want £1 million or he's staying. Simple. They had already planned this. And look how quickly Buendia got done. Look how quickly Leon Bailey's got done. And Danny came from absolutely nowhere. That one, I don't think that was clearly being reported in Mars or the Moon, because it certainly wasn't reported on planet Earth. I mean, that one just came out of the complete blue. And I thought the way that he said he's replaced Grealish with 3. I thought that was key, because you can't just replace Grealish, with one thing. We're going to go up and sign. I actually don't think there's maybe Bruno or KDB, but they called them the biggest, the big 4.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's like you said, it's like, I can't remember his name, but it's like what you said, obviously, there's never going to be that one player that's going to be exactly the same like Grealish. We are always going to have to bring a few players each window to try and bring together what Grealish bought. But I think, and I just want to touch on what Grealish just said, and I agree with this. He said, if Villa do not get Europa League, we've underachieved as a love. We've underachieved as a club this season.
Maybe he would like. Maybe yeah, I agree with that. But maybe he could. I'm gonna say it now. Maybe he could not put the pressure on this team that he's. Yeah. I'm gonna be nice about this. Him saying that just puts pressure on. We don't know how Buendia is gonna set. Yeah. Don't know how Leon Bailey's gonna settle. Danny's will settle from, but we don't know how the other two will. So for him to say that, that's really selfish. That really is, because that just heaps pressure on the boys straight away.
It does, yeah. But I like to see where it's coming on, because I think personally, if he didn't get injured, we could have been winning that fight last season. But because he got injured, we couldn't cope because of the team we had last season. Yeah. But I believe these new boys, they're free.
I get that. I think he should just shut his mouth. If I'm gonna put it as politely as possible, I think he should shut his mouth.
Yeah, that's football. But I mean, it's just it's he as much as because it will hurt him as well, kind of, because it would be so hard for him.
I think the key thing was also Villa made him activate scores. They weren't accepting City. Jack Grealish had to personally set that. And I thought that's almost like making a player hand in a transfer.
Yeah, that is. We knew that we didn't want to let him go. Of course, we never wanted to let him go.
Yeah.
So we wanted it to be down to him. which is fair enough because it's his career. Like, I just want to touch on the fan base, and I will touch it when I do mine later. It's a disgrace what some people are calling him. There's so many stuff. There's so many stuff going on.
It's probably not child friendly on YouTube. I mean, I've already played a video from Aston Villa TV that didn't get. I mean, the stream is still on YouTube. Thankfully,
I just want to say,
I don't want to test my luck.
He's been called a snake.
Not the first time.
Oh, well, if it's only a snake, then
yeah, no. It's
I'm not gonna lie. If one of the players, if one of our goals players signed a new deal the year before and then fucked off, I'd probably call him a snake as well. Like,
but he's not a snake. He's doing what's best for him.
Exactly. No, but he's also doing what's best for the club as well, lads. Realistically, he's given Aston Villa £100 million.
Hasn't. I mean, they developed him into the. Let's not just say Villa. Let's not just say Villa should be grateful that the demise. I mean, he joined them at age 6.
Mm-hmm.
All the academy, so all of the money that they spent on him in the academy, all of that, the trap. And then obviously as he's progressed, he also got paid a heavy amount at Aston Villa to do. So let's not just, go, Aston Villa should be thankful they did it, or thankful.
No,
So yeah. Right, Liam, stop messing. Right, Liam, when I go onto your channel, do not mess with microphone settings. Leave them exactly as they are, please. Thank you. But carry on, RJ, carry on.
No, I was just saying that, look, obviously I agree. Look, Lewis, you're going to be upset, and rightfully so. Your best player is gone, and this is a new journey for you guys. Look, I understand. Look, I didn't like Jack Grealish just because of, why, right? Obviously, lads, with the jokes and banters and all that crack. But no, like I said, he's a phenomenal player. But look, he have reinvested in that club, and that's the most important thing. Ye haven't done a bad thing where ye have got this 100 million and you've wasted it. You've wasted on talent, like kind of what Spurs did back when they sold Gareth Bale. When they sold Gareth Bale, they brought in 7 shit players and expected something to happen. Now, like I said, ye are in great hands. Like I said, I envy ye as a fan base because, let's be real, lads, your owners actually care about your club. You look at the Glazers, you tell them what's an offside rule, they'd be like, what is an offside? They wouldn't even know, right? So like I said, there's definite levels when it comes to managing a club, and you probably have one of the best owners there is right now. So like I said, keep your head up. And like I said, people are saying obviously, like I said, like we don't know how they're going to react. Look, Leon Bailly is a world class player. I don't care what people say. In the Bundesliga, if you can do what he did in the Bundesliga, you're going to be a star. I don't care what people say, right? Then you look at Danny Ings.
He's going to be world class.
Regardless, I don't care. When he plays for the Villa, he will be a very good player for them. Personally, that's what I will tell you. He will be a sensational player for them. Then look at Buendia, right? 15 goals, 15 assists in the Championship. Now look, people are saying, "Oh, it's the Championship." The Championship is, and I'd argue, it's probably one of the hardest leagues in the world to actually get through now. Because you look at last season, right? You look at the Championship spots. Brentford got through, and they were the most unlikely to get through. People were saying Bournemouth were going to get through, and literally Brentford said, nah, we're going to take that spot. So look, like I said, Buendia is a very good talent. Like I said, they've reinvested well, and they could be doing something, they could be doing a madness next season for all we know. So that's what I'm telling you, lads. So, yeah, and look, just a little fun joke just to, about the owner. If it isn't me, or does he sound like the guy at the train station whenever you need to go to a station?
He is such a good owner.
He's a good speaker.
So good.
But yeah. But he would put you to sleep with his voice, to be fair.
Mate, he can, if he was in charge of my club, he can sit next to my bed and tell me all the things he's planning on doing and put me asleep. Like Mate, I would feel so at ease if, well, my club is run like that. My club is such, my owner is equally as good as Villa's, such a good owner. But guess what? The boring owners are the best owners because they don't cause problems. I'm just going to put it out there. Your owners cause problems. They also look weird and act weird. I mean, Kroenke is a bit of a weirdo. Like, you know, the boring owners genuinely normally are the best owners. That's normally how it is. But we've got Velvy Wan Kenobi. I'm guessing that is Velvish one.
Oh,
it's someone from Star Wars, I think. But Velv, Jack Grealish, he's left Villa and gone to City. What's your thoughts on it?
It was bound to happen. Like, ever since we heard about that 100 million price tag, there was no other team's gonna pay for that, barring City. City are the only team that can afford him. You got say Chelsea, but they'll never spend 100 million on him where they could use that money somewhere else. And yes, City got the player they want, the player they need to add more creativeness, especially if De Bruyne gets injured, because he sometimes gets injured. And yeah, it's a decent signing. I feel sorry for the Villa fans, like for him to.
Do they need Jack Grealish?
Pardon?
Do they need Jack Grealish? I'd argue they don't. He has what?
You could look at it either way. So
he's arguably the one player that they didn't need.
They don't need Jack Grealish. This was a pet buy striker.
What they really need is strikers.
This is what
we can all see that.
That's what I'm saying. And a left back.
I don't think they're going to buy a striker.
Yeah, but even
they won't.
Yeah, but even without left back, they probably still win the Champions League if Pep don't do anything weird in the final. Well, if Pep didn't do anything weird. Well, yeah, I know it's a bit. I know it's a big if. It's a bit like if Oli becomes a manager, you know, maybe next season, United might be successful. You never know.
And then Grealish plays left as well, so
yeah, there is that as well.
Yeah, but yeah, then look, the thing I don't understand is, right, they're saying they need Jack Grealish, right? Then what happens to players like Ferran Torres, Mahrez, Sterling, Foden? Pep will have to decide who.
Well, it's simple. Mahrez and Sterling might want to start looking for a new place.
I mean, they will have to up for sale.
They're going to go.
I mean, they'll actually up for sale covered this a long time ago, so they're probably going to go, aren't they?
I mean, I've heard that they are selling Mahrez and Sterling. So.
Well, if a club wants them and if the player wants to go, this could be potentially tricky for City, because if neither player really wants to go, because I bet you they're paid quite a nice wage at City. I bet you that City opened that little checkbook of theirs and started splashing out a little bit of wages. And if the player don't want to go, looks like you're stuck with a lot of players, and they might not care if they're going to be playing or not. Because guess what? They get a look at their bank balance every week, and it goes up and up and up and up. And all they've got to do a bit of training. I mean, not going to lie, if I was Sterling right now, I'd just be looking at my bank balance going up. I'd be like, nah, it's quite easy, yeah? I mean, I'm not going to have to play anymore, boss, am I? I'll just kick back. I'll sit back and relax, shall I, Pep? I would be a complete cunt about it. They could. They very well could be. In the clubs that are going to go in for Sterling, well, who's that? United ain't going to go for him. Chelsea ain't going to go. Chelsea ain't going to go for him. Then you've got Liverpool. Liverpool won't do it. So you're looking at Spurs or Arsenal. What if Sterling doesn't want to go to Spurs or Arsenal?
I've heard Arsenal.
Yeah, but it frankly doesn't matter if they want him or not. What if he don't want to go to Arsenal or Spurs? What if he just doesn't want to? What if he sees himself as a bigger player than that? The same with Mahrez. Getting rid of the player might not be so easy. I think City may have made the biggest mistake they've ever done. They brought in a player for big money. They've shifted no one yet. And yeah, Bernardo Silva could go. Cool. That's one. You need about two or at least two more to depart just for a happy camp. This is not a good move.
Yeah, like I said, and look, they still need a striker. They still need a left back, whether people like it or not. They do.
You don't need a
the striker,
striker to win the
the,
Premier League.
the striker, yeah, I think they do for if they want to win the Champions League. That's clear.
And a left back. They need. Who do they
Well,
Who?
Zinchenko at the moment, and to be
Nah,
frankly
come
honest,
on.
you could. Well, hey, you've been playing Wan-Bissaka at right back, so don't come to me like that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like,
Wan-Bissaka is the best one in the world.
Zinchenko and Wan-Bissaka are pretty much very similar.
Nah,
You need
no,
both
no,
have
nah.
They
Both
normally
have
put
it.
Cancelo
had a
left
good
back,
season
Walker
last
right back. That's what they do.
Zinchenko, don't even compare
Don't
Zinchenko.
play five at the back.
Wan-Bissaka's
Wait, you're
not
right.
good.
Zinchenko's got better positioning than Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, look, we're not going to turn this into a Wan-Bissaka debate, but
No,
he's
I'm
got
not.
the
I'm
worst
not. But I'm
position.
just telling you.
He's got the worst positioning in the league, but he's the best one-on-one defender. Very overhyped.
Well,
but for them to win the Champions League, they don't need a left back.
They do.
That's so far down the line. They don't need that. I mean, fucking Chelsea won it with Ben Chilwell. So they also won it with Timo Werner, for fuck's sake. How they do that, I don't know.
I mean,
they also had fucking Rudiger. Who was it centre back? Was it Christensen or Zuma?
Christensen and I forgot.
Hold on, Thiago Silva had come off injured, didn't he? So who replaced
Christensen.
Yeah. So they still won it with Christensen at their back. So I don't really think they're look. A left back isn't on the top of their list.
I mean,
a striker is absolutely needed. But no, for me, it's the wrong move. They do need a striker, and we'll talk about who that could be very, very soon. Just want to. Well, it's not him. I can assure you, it won't be him. But we'll go to Kenny before we go to Max, and then we'll talk about the replacement striker. That if you've been around Twitter today, you'll probably know where this is heading. Well, actually, if you just read the title, you'd also have a strong indication on where this subject goes next. But Kenny, Grealish, he's left Villa, gone to City. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, to be honest, money is absolutely destroying football. Of course, we've seen he has £359,000 per £1,000 per week.
Do you know what? If that was coming from Velvishwan or Lewis or Max, I could sort of understand it. But for a United fan to sit there and tell me that money's ruining football. Carry on.
I know it sounds a bit hypocritical because let's be honest, United have spent quite a bit.
A bit.
But it still is. I'm still disgusted by how. I mean, let's be honest. De Gea 10 years ago for what was it, 20 million or something, was the most expensive signing. Now it's fucking 100 million for Jack Grealish.
Hold on, he was the most expensive goalkeeper signing.
Yeah.
But
not the 20 million was. I can assure you, in 20. You got him in 2011, didn't you, RJ?
Yeah,
2010.
yeah.
Round about
2010, he made his debut in 2011.
Yeah, I can assure you. Hold on, Ronaldo left before then. He left for 86 million. So hold on, how can... So Kenny, trust me, most expensive goalkeeping signing, but I can assure you, it's only one of the most expensive. You lot had that with a certain Cristiano Ronaldo. You've forgotten him already, or
I mean, who else do we have?
Now it's Kepa at 72 million anyway. So
Darth Bale, Real Madrid.
That hadn't happened at that time yet, mate.
No, that happened later on, though.
I mean,
slightly.
That happened after. That happened after Deo, didn't it? Because I had this debate.
Oh, sorry, before De Gea. Oh, sorry.
It was Ronaldo. It was easy. Ronaldo, 86 million. Happened like 2 years before that. Well, you had Rio when Rio was like 30, 40 million. That was back in 2005. Yeah, but Kenny, continue.
So
you're talking about Manchester United ruining football, spending all the money.
No. But I mean, to be fair, a load of clubs, PSG, Man City, Chelsea, and to be honest, even Man United.
I was just about to say you can put yourselves in there as well. Don't you worry about that one, buddy.
absolutely load of money. But I think that Grealish for him.
I still remember how much you paid Alexis Sanchez.
Shut
Fuck
up.
my life.
Shut up.
RJ's trying to forget that ever happened.
I did until now. Like, fucking
That
rat.
CFL, these two had the best announcement video of all time. But Grealish, he probably
he was on. He said he had the best announcement video of all time when he played the piano.
Oh my
But,
dear
with
Christ, man, that was the worst thing ever, man. Honestly, congrats. You can
Piano
play
and
the piano.
football does not go together.
No, listen. Congrats. You can play the piano, but you can't fucking
He
score goals against
definitely couldn't
Newcastle.
play.
Well
He
done.
definitely couldn't play the piano. He was told exactly what key to press at what time. Don't you worry about that. He also probably rehearsed it for an entire day before he did it.
I couldn't care less.
But he probably even, to be honest, he is in City starting 11. Let's be honest. If they don't manage to sell Sterling and Mahrez, then he is gonna be part of that rotation with Sterling, Mahrez, even Torres, and Foden as well. Let's not forget. So to be honest, I argue that Villa would actually be a better move. Of course, not for winning trophies, of course, but in terms of game time. But of course, he did need to see Champions League football, and I think it is a decent signing. But to be honest, didn't really need it. Now we probably Sterling and Mahrez might leave, but as you said, who to? Sterling and Mahrez, I've seen news about this. They really don't want to go to Arsenal or Tottenham. They've literally said he's gone to Man City. I've read about Sterling. He said he had no intention to go to Arsenal.
I'm shocked.
And this probably actually is £100 million signing. They've only ever done a £100 million bid once before.
Yeah, I know. I've seen this. Yeah, this is joke.
They've only done a £100 million bid once in their history, and that was for Kaka. So
hold on, they bid 100 million for Kane earlier in this window.
No, I mean before this window. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
But,
I was just about to say, have you been asleep?
Honestly, this prevents them from signing Kane because let's be honest, in the issues they're in, spending £250 million and then say to the Premier League, "Oh, we're not guilty," even though it's clearly the same that we're guilty. We're not.
Do you know what? With the way they're acting, I genuinely don't think they give a shit. Also, someone keeps touching their mic, and it's almost. If I could drag you through the computer screen, it was doing my head in. But we'll go to Max next. Max, anything different to add on Villa, Grealish even to see?
Well, there's not really much to add anymore. Everyone's said all the stuff. It's a needless signing, an upsetting signing for Villa.
Yeah.
Well, it's decent in some ways. He can link up with players. Jesus might go. Liam Delap's obviously going to go on loan to a Championship player, so they do need a backup striker, as RJ said. And left back.
For a minute, there, I thought I was wondering who the fuck is Liam Delap, and then it came to my head.
Yeah.
But it's needless. Like, they need to focus on different positions. This is basically Ben White to Arsenal all over again. They're the same. The clubs are looking at wrong positions.
It's not because Arsenal
No. Arsenal needed a centre back. Like, David Luiz was gone. Who are you gonna put back there? You're gonna put the guy with the fucking receding hairline. I can't even remember his name. That's how bad he is. Tell me I'm wrong.
If I have to go through who Arsenal should play at centre back one more time, I'm genuinely gonna headbutt this wall. They have a centre back. His name is called William Saliba. One of the best at playing out from the back, the best long ball accuracy, the best short ball accuracy.
The best ball dribbler, yes.
Well, yeah. Well, you can do the banter. I was being serious. If you look at him statistically, with the way Arteta wants to play out from the back, well, hello, you had one at your club, but you've loaned him out for the 900th time.
Gone on loan again.
Yeah, it's absolute fucking mad. Arsenal is such a shit
for another
club.
season. Another season in a row he's gone.
It genuinely drains my energy. It makes my head hurt how incompetent they are. But moving on, because that really will make me mad. I genuinely Oh, I genuinely could run Arsenal better single-handedly. But no, it's fucking what a club. What a club. Whoever brought Arsenal into the topic, thank you very much. You've just made thank you, Max. But moving on, let's talk Messi. Let's talk Messi. I think we can all summarise Grealish. He's a traitor, disgusting man, should be booed. I'm joking. Apparently some Villa fans still like him. I personally, if I was a Villa fan, I probably would boo him at Villa Park. That's just to try and get an advantage, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because if you think about this, right, he's a very talented player. If you make him upset, so he's basically on the verge of tears on the pitch, he might not turn up properly. So, in a selfish way, I probably would boo him. I would be a bit of a cunt because do you know what?
Yeah.
It sort of helps my team get a better performance, doesn't it?
He doesn't deserve to get booed, but yeah, I can see why.
I've done it before.
Some won't forgive him, but yeah, I guess it is what it is.
We've had it at Argyle. Ruben Reid was one of our best strikers. Fucked off, so we booed him. It's just football. If you're a professional
fans are savage. They're absolutely savage.
We are savage. I mean, how many times have you heard some despicable chants being spoken about? I mean,
exactly.
It's an absolute madness. But I'll go to Jay, and then I'll go to RJ about obviously this one, because this one is Lionel Messi. Now, it was said earlier that he is leaving Barcelona. Now, there are potential clubs that he could go to. So you've got PSG and City. You've also got Blackburn as a replacement for Harvey Elliott. You've got Carlisle because, South American, stat pad, Pele. League Two could be his destination. Brentford could be a good shout as well. I mean, Argyle don't want him. We've got better players than him. Better mentality, and they'll cost a lot cheaper as well. But Jay, Messi, I mean, it apparently appears that Laporte isn't going to be able to sign him.
Laporte?
Yeah, the president of Barcelona. Laporte, whatever, dickhead in the sky. What's your thoughts? Where do you think Messi could end up?
I mean, this really is the news of the day. This is the big headline. Bigger
than Grealish going to City.
I think this is the bigger one. I mean, this guy is one of arguably one of the best players ever, and it's going to be very interesting because I mean, Man City, with the reunion with Pep, that's a possibility. There's PSG as well. They have a lot of money, and he could link up with Neymar again.
Chelsea. I'd love to see Messi up against Burnley. He ain't coming off that pitch alive. They are kicking the shit out of him for 90 minutes straight. Well, I mean, Burnley kick Bruno for 90 minutes. What are they going to do to Messi? You're going to have Ben Mee, absolute 2 foot the twat out of the grandstand.
He won't have legs afterwards. He won't even have legs afterwards. Yeah.
Imagine when he ends up at Burnley. Fuck my life. Sean Dyche.
They'll have to carry him off on a stretcher.
Oh, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. He's going to need at least 2 weeks off after a trip to Turf Moor.
But I mean, he could leave Europe and he could go back to South America. He could, play for was it Newell Old Boys?
Newell Old Boys.
That's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he could if he wants a bit of an easier life before he retires, he might go to Argentina.
Surely that'd be League Two then, wouldn't it? That'd be League Two. Just come down to League Two, Carlisle.
I mean, that'd just be dead. I think
he'll want to win another trophy again. So,
I mean, all I'll say is Ronaldo's been at United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and
imagine if he joined Juventus and played with Ronaldo. I mean, that would be insane.
Way structural.
That's never going to happen.
You're not enough money. Let's just say Juventus couldn't afford Pogba. See what happens when Messi demands 1 million pounds per week.
Some comments here. Grealish is a nobody.
To be fair, I mean,
That's
he has
gonna
a
upset
point.
DC.
He has a point.
He joined the wrong club in Manchester. He should have joined Man United.
Exactly. Yeah, sure. He even tweeted
Yeah.
about it like 8 years ago, like, or 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, the most expensive British player in history. And the
Yeah.
most expensive signing made by a British club. He's ticking all the boxes today, isn't he?
That's the funny thing. Yeah, like the guy who literally uses the most hair gel more than Paul Pogba is more.
Yeah, he's a modern day David Beckham.
Nah, I'm not accepting that. David Beckham is a world.
Can I just say,
the good looks, not the ability, but good looks.
Hold
That's
on.
what I mean.
People think Jack Grealish. Hold on. People think Jack Grealish is good looking.
No, fuck no.
He is good looking.
Maybe if he got a haircut, maybe if he got a haircut, I might consider it. But you know, he looks like he's got more of a. He looks like he's got more of a hair sort of routine than most women I know. And I mean, they're normally in the bathroom, and this isn't stereotypical. You should meet my friends. They're normally in the bathroom for about an hour and a half, sorting out God knows what in the bathroom. I don't even ask. It's like it's an absolute disgrace half the time. I mean, I have a really simple hair routine. I wake up, brush my teeth, sorted. Have a shower, of course. Job's a good one. But yeah. DC says 99% straight. Grealish, other 1%. Grealish is good. Maybe he's just, you know what? We all have different. We all have different types. RJ's is Susan Boyles. I mean,
Football fans, they all like Jack Grealish.
You know the funny thing about this thing about Messi, the Aguero.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I tweeted. The fact that
getting back to Messi, RJ, Messi. I mean,
who?
Lionel Messi, mate. You know the Argentinian footballer who's you know won quite a few things for Barcelona.
Ronaldo's better than him.
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, no. Like so, when I hear Messi, I just like I said, second best player in the world,
or Pessi, whatever you want to call him.
Oh no, I'm good.
Ronaldo.
No, look.
Where do you see him going? Where do you see Messi ending up? I mean, it appears Barcelona isn't going to be the one.
Yeah, I mean, no shock there, to be fair. But
PSG, City, and Chelsea. That's basically it.
Look,
DC says RJ is into Harry Maguire.
Oh, shut up. He's true, but no.
It's a bridge.
95%, 35% Harry Maguire.
Shut up, Kenny. Jesus.
I've muted him for you. It's not a problem.
Thank you, Jesus. No, look. What someone said on Twitter: if Messi signs for Man City, I'm just stop watching football. And truth be told, I think this could be the truth. Like, how is that going to be fair for every other team? You look at teams, right? Like, let's say Burnley, right? Who let's say roughly about 15 million to spend on players every single year, right? Mm. Then you have fucking Man City who spend about 100. Like I said, where's the fairness in that? Where's the financial fair play? Newsflash is not. It's not there. It's never going to happen again. Where we're going to see a league that's more fair, like the Premier League, right? So when you really think about that,
am I the only one who thinks Messi will come to the Prem and flop like fuck?
I mean, potentially.
We need Stoke to go to the Premier League, or at least just have a friendly between whoever he signs from Stoke. Because I want to see if he's able to get out.
Yeah, that's a good.
I mean, it's got to be on a Tuesday night in November.
Exactly.
Rainy night.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Thomas Muller said it West. You know what I mean? No, look. I can't see him going to the Prem because I know that he wants to keep his legacy going, and if he goes to the Prem, I think his legacy will be I wouldn't say ruined, but it will just prove that he's not. He was never. He was good, but he was never the person to do in the Prem.
It's certainly a lot more risky.
Ronaldo's level.
It's certainly
Ronaldo did it everywhere. He's proven it. Like I said, Ronaldo's. People are saying, "Oh yeah, like he's Ronaldo was never loyal." This is a scene like that. We'll never see someone like Francesco Totti ever again. A man who literally stayed at the club for so many years, right? People are saying that, "Oh, Messi, he's one of the best. He stayed at one club." No, he didn't. He's now leaving Barcelona, and like I said, that the loyalty in this game now is no longer here, lads. Newsflash, like I said, I'll say this once, I'll say again. There'll be never another Francesco Totti ever again. Sadly, like I said,
the only loyalty you get is if you're an all-right player in the Football League and you're at a club like Argyle that you're just quite happy at. I mean, you very
I
rarely
would say that. Like I said, I would just say that. Look, if you're a semi-decent
So you're saying
footballer,
Trent would do a Messi as well?
I don't know. I don't think he will, but we'll have to wait and see, shall we? You know, he's young enough, and there's still a lot of time. You know what I mean? Sure, this year,
what did you say Rashford?
No, Rashi will never leave. Like I think he might be a sole part, but he's like I said, he's young. Maybe in the future he might leave. But,
it is very rare, though, isn't it? It is very. You can only really, in the last 5 years, name me a player that has retired at the club he had his debut at.
Maybe Totti. I think Totti's the only one.
No, there's definitely another one. Hold on.
You can have one. And Coppinger, okay, I'll give you Coppinger.
Who else is there actually?
That's two. And this could be all of football. All of football in Europe. Well, let's keep it Europe.
Does Ryan Giggs count? Or was that too old? Back?
Too late. He retired.
Okay.
What?
2014, I think.
But yeah, it's too old. 5 years. 5 years. Who retired? Who has retired at a club they've had their debut at? We've got two.
Okay, let me think. All right, hold on. So, except for Totti, obviously, because
you can have Totti. That is the one of the two.
Yeah.
Gerrard?
Not Vincent Kompany. No.
Yeah.
No, didn't. When did Gerrard retire?
He went to LA Galaxy.
Oh shit! Yeah, not even Gerrard. Not even Gerrard retired at a club he had his debut at.
Yeah, it is extremely rare nowadays, isn't it?
Did you see one with Van Persie?
Oh, he retired with United. Oh no, he with Fenerbahce actually. Fenerbahce.
No.
He was at Fenerbahce, wasn't he?
Fenerbahce, yeah.
No, didn't he retire?
No. Right. Let me be fair. They have to have stayed their entire career at that club as well.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about sort of like the one club man sort of who would be a one club man. So right now we've got Totti and Coppinger, and there's 7 of us. None of us can think of anyone else.
No.
Hold on,
and you think of
one. Hold on.
You think of some of the players that we've seen, the Frank Lampards, the Gerrards. Not even they have done one club men. I mean, only
they're the only two. Of
Scholes, Giggs, Carragher, Scholes, Giggs, Carragher.
Leighton Baines.
Leighton Baines. Yeah, you can have Baines. You can have Baines.
Andre Skrull. No, sorry, wrong one. No, Skrull played for a few clubs, didn't he?
Oh my word!
This is difficult, yeah. It is pretty difficult, but
this should be one of the quiz questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Russ says RJ Messi's in like the top 5 players for goals scored against Big Six. He's not even.
Iniesta. Iniesta's the other one.
He
went to Japan afterwards.
Yeah, he went to Qatar, didn't he?
But he spent his entire career there.
His entire
the stipulations for one club man, RJ, is very simple.
Okay.
You have to have done your entire career at one club. That is the definition of a one club man. That is the Giggs, the Scholes, the Totti, the Copper, even Copper. Actually, Copper, you can't even have Coppinger, as he was bought. Maldini says Mark. You couldn't have Maldini.
Javi Hernandez. Yeah, he's the other one.
How long would you say full career?
20 years, didn't
he? The entire career. Literally one club man the entire of their career. Okay. They can't have left that club for 1 second. For 1 second, they can't have left that club.
Xavi left Barcelona, like outside of summer.
Yeah, I know he did.
That's what I mean. There's not many out there. Even the likes of Gerrard, who Well, okay. Well, now you really are scratching the barrel because the further back in the day, yeah, you'd have loads. You'd have had loads. Nowadays, nah.
Yeah,
Because
loyalty.
it's not even just from the players; it's from the other side as well. How many have we seen that have got a bit older and the club's gone? Oh, probably should let them go now. Probably should move them on. Loyalty works both ways, and you do see a lot of the time.
Carlos Puyol, didn't he?
Yep.
Okay, you can have Carlos Puyol.
Yeah.
I have no
Look at
issue with
Sergio
Carlos
Ramos.
Puyol.
Yeah.
Ramos has gone now.
Tony
He's almost spent
Adams,
his
stay at
entire
Arsenal.
career at Madrid.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean, Valve. That you're scraping the barrel if we're going down to the to that.
Tony Adams, but that was like way back.
John Terry
Tony
didn't
Adams.
play a single minute for Villa, did he? Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah.
He played in the Championship for him. So even Terry. It's very rare, but Valve, Messi to Liverpool, possible?
Oh, we have Harvey Elliott, man. We don't need him.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, he'll be a decent backup to him, but
they got Origi.
The list gets worse. Oh my god. This is the team that literally is going into next season, right? This is oh lord, oh my lord. Literally, your replacement for fucking Roberto Firmino is Divock Origi. Like, oh
he's
dear
going, man.
Christ. Oh, he's gone. Not right now.
Oh, by the way,
the funny thing is, Harvey Elliott is a winger, and Messi isn't even a winger anymore.
No, Harvey playing as a
He
number
doesn't
10
even-
for us.
What?
He's literally playing number 10 in pre-season.
Yeah, but pre-season, yeah, they don't give
So, on the Messi situation, Fabrizio has tweeted 15 minutes ago, says Messi was in Barcelona to sign the contract. No tension, total agreement announcement scheduled. Barca told Leo they've been blocked by La Liga and not able to sign now. Issues with other players. Messi appreciated Laporta's honesty. Have a guess which club are already in direct talks.
PSG.
Congratulations to everyone who said PSG. You may go get yourself a cookie.
Yes.
Come here, Kenny.
I'll be right back.
No. That's he gone. Can I stop hiding?
Guys, there's breaking news. Sorry to interrupt. Contact underway between PSG and Lionel Messi, according to Di Marzio. So PSG have already tried. They've contacted Messi and
PSG landed Messi. Yeah, PSG.
No.
That was quick from. That was quick.
News on a Grealish replacement for Villa. They are interested in Madison, and they will rival Arsenal. So
if they get Madison.
No. I think my CBA with it. Like,
do you know what? Do you know what I think I could? Well, I've been bantering Luke, and he's just been calling me an Argyle fan. At some point soon, we're going to be in the same league together, and that is gonna hurt him a lot more than it's going to hurt me, RJ. And I don't know how he's going to feel about being in the group chat if that were to happen. Especially if he actually had to, especially if in the Sky Bet Championship they made their way down to Home Park and got beat. I really don't think he'd be able to deal with the group chat then. We may lose Luke. I don't even know if we'd cover Arsenal anymore at that point. What's the point? I mean, it gets to a point where it's not just content; it's actually just flat out bullying.
I mean, they've been dealing with that since the last 7 years, so I mean, they're kind of used to it at this rate, to be fair.
Yeah, but it gets a point where it's actually just not nice to continue because
potatoes. That's okay. We all support a shit team in our lives.
I'm gonna carry on.
Beltran obviously picking Liverpool, so go on.
Honestly,
I don't think anyone here is going to stop you.
If Barcelona versus Arsenal would happen, it would be just the banter cup, we should call it. Barcelona, Arsenal, Spurs, and some other clubs.
I thought you said our goal then. I was just about to say, you calling us a banter club, you
No,
cheeky cunt.
no. I meant Barca, Arsenal, Spurs, and then.
No, Messi. Do you know what? Messi should go to City just to complete the meme for Aguero.
I don't think
Aguero
my
leaves.
Nice.
Aguero
No,
leaves.
no. If he goes there, genuine, I'm stopping watching football, man.
Imagine
Yeah,
City.
Fuck that.
Aguero wanted to play with Messi.
He's
Yeah,
like,
now
"Oh,
he's on the fucking other side of the fucking
the,
door.
that lawsuit.
And now Messi's off.
Having had Messi 1 million a week and Jack Grealish £370,000 a week. Yeah, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think Premier League are gonna win that lawsuit.
Yeah.
Pounds a
Oh,
week.
Premier League need to get fucking. They need to get this shit over and done with, man.
Devon says
Yeah,
Liverpool need a backup to Origi, so I think Messi would be a solid
fuck
option.
off.
Do you know what's
DC
mad?
says, I'm that fortunate I've gotten a picture with Jack Grealish. Look, it's all memories, isn't it?
Yeah.
Carry on, Jay.
City shouldn't have even been in the Champions League, I think, last season, like because of financial fair play. It's actually it's a farce. It's ridiculous that they were able to appeal it and they weren't banned, because we all know that they breached the the regulations. They overspent.
It's quite simple.
Chelsea,
it's because UEFA wrote the rules on the back of a fucking potato. UEFA are just that incompetent. They probably engraved it into a potato and was like, "That's the rule book." A fucking potato.
It's like, not just that. It's just like City have probably one of the best lawyers in the world, right? Let alone fucking business wise, right?
Not the best lawyers. They have like many lawyers.
Yeah, but RJ,
many lawyers that got the fucking job done.
RJ,
right?
City may have good lawyers, but don't you think the governing body of European football should have bigger and better solicitors?
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, like I said, sure. Even that's why the Super League is still happening, lads. Realistically, that's why the Super League is still happening, because UEFA can't. They can't do shit.
There's a double standard. Like Chelsea, I think they had a transfer ban, so they were penalised, and they didn't get let off the hook. But then why did City?
To be fair,
they get lenient treatment.
Jay, to be fair, they only got about like 6 months. Really, that's all they got. It was supposed to be 2 years. But they got reduced.
Wasn't it meant to be 18 months? That they were
two years, but then it was extended to.
It's still a bit of a punishment compared to what City got. City didn't get anything really.
Yeah, because like City literally are like, and that's why people will not respect Man City as Premier League champions. Because newsflash, like I said, you can buy your way to success, but you can never like.
Maybe the punishment for City is being in the Champions League. There's logic behind this madness. Their fans absolutely detest the Champions League. Detest it. They hate it.
Yeah, because they should.
They'd rather win one League Cup than the Champions League. They're genuinely a special breed. They're genuinely a special breed. They boo the anthem, for fuck's sake. That beautiful anthem that I actually love. I listen to it on the walk to Aldi. It's like, I'm a champion. Fucking have that. But they boo that. So maybe the punishment is they have to go and suffer listening to the anthem every 10, 12 games. Maybe that is genuinely the punishment for City.
By the way,
City don't belong in the Champions League. They belong in League One.
Marcio has said that Spurs will resist offers for Harry Kane. They want the Harry Kane to respect the contract, so they will not sell him this summer.
Right, Kenny, let's just be brutal here. If Messi is up for free, and he does end up at City, guess what? Harry Kane best start sucking Daniel Levy's big. Well, I don't even know if it's big, but suck him off, because he's going to need to. Actually, he probably could smack Daniel Levy in the face, and Daniel Blind just stay here and see out your contract. Be a good boy. I do think Daniel Levy is a cunt, though.
I mean, I don't think he'll be able to go to Man City. Not just because of the legal issues. Also, how are they going to afford all that? Actually, thinking about it, it's actually better.
No, but the thing is,
they'll go to
breach. For two different.
They'll just lock up some more gay people, and that will get them their funds to Harry Kane. Oops, did I say that out loud? My apologies. Well, maybe Man City's owners will breach some more human rights issues, and that's how they'll get their money for Kane.
God knows.
Someone tell me I'm wrong.
Kane's got to leave. Whatever he does, he's got to leave and get
He's
that
got
move.
to go, blood.
He's not going to win anything else.
He's just randomly. He's got to go, blood. He's got to go.
I mean, what a lineup for a very.
Kane out, pal. Kane out.
I do find it funny, Gary.
When's it going to end, Rob?
I know this is going various around. It is all sort of linked. It's all sort of linked with Man City. But Gary Neville came out and was like, there must be a reason why Kane didn't show up for training. Hey, if Paul Pogba didn't turn up for training, fuck my life. Gary Neville is slamming that man publicly for the next 5 years. You know, try telling me that there is an undertone to racism there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Pepper spent 918 million. Mad.
Also, Juventus women have really done the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen.
Oh,
I mean, they're not the only fucking women's group to fuck up. I mean, the one, Kenny.
I'm Asian, and they were waiting. They did a thingy that was to put
Yes, believe it or not, Kenny, I wasn't going to reenact what they did, for fuck's sake.
No,
but what I would say is like.
But why did they do? Were they trying to be funny?
I fuck knows, mate. Italian club, be racist. I said it in the group chat. Italian club racist. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's not the only fucking American group that kind of fucked up. I mean, the United States women's team, the one they were preaching for equal rights, lost to Canada in the Olympics. So I mean, you know, it's a bad day for them, you know.
I don't think just because they lost a game they shouldn't get
it was just a funny joke what they were saying.
You sexist pig. You sexist pig.
Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy when you're taking on Canada.
Charlotte is currently on her dinghy crossing the Irish Channel, and she's gonna kick your ass.
No, but look, that performance, like I said, it was horrendous to say the least. Like.
RJ's making sure he's locked all the doors tonight. he'll just wake up in the morning. Charles will be stood over him going, "So women don't deserve equal pay, RJ."
I never said they don't deserve equal pay. I'm just saying that Alex Morgan, who was preaching for it, how she was like. I never said. I just found about Alex Morgan.
I just found it funny. I found it funny the USA women losing because. Cup of tea?
Canada as well.
Who would like a cup of tea? Would Alex Morgan like a cup of tea? Maybe you'd like a cup of tea, eh? Yeah.
Would she like to go to the White House and preach about it as well to Joe Biden?
No. I was just on about the cup of tea. Would they like a cup of tea? Because their celebration when they faced us lot and the whole cup of tea. Would you like a cup of tea now? Because it seems like you're a bit sad. Canada,
I'm glad they lost.
So am I. I quite like Canada as well.
Canada is a nice country, yeah. Alphonso Davies, man, big up. And also we have a few
Canada have a national health service, believe it or not.
True,
Canada do. America don't. America's like, nah, fuck that. We don't want that. Canada's like, free healthcare? Seems like a sensible idea.
Yeah.
Canada seems like a really nice country to live in.
Then you got our government who's like, we have the free healthcare, but we don't want that. No. Sell it.
The only thing bad about fucking Canada, they have they have bagged milk or some shit like that. They have literally milk in a bag.
Milk. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't understand that. What do you mean?
How do you put it in the fridge?
The only thing your milk should be in is in the carton. I don't know.
How do you store the milk after you've opened it?
That's a question for your man to answer.
Maybe they just genuinely have a carton at home.
Devon.
Maybe they have like a glass bottle that they just reuse and they pour the bag of milk in. Jobs are good. Like you get that. Well, over here we recycle it, don't we? We not recycle it. The bin milkmen. If you're that posh, and you have milk delivered. I don't know, I go to a corner shop. If you're a posh bastard and you get milk delivered by some poor guy at 4 a.m. in the morning that just dumps outside your door, because that's always a really, really, really healthy way of storing milk.
Devin, the question is, do you have bagged milk or like milk in a bag or some shit. I've seen it on TikTok and I'm like, this can't be true.
What?
Surely not.
How is this gone?
This sounds like a late show, but I don't
We're
mind it.
talking
I
about
don't
like how
mind it.
the United.
How is this gone from Messi leaving Barcelona to
Because we're trying to make Aston Villa fans who are currently upset happy. So we're talking about fucking bagged milk. Got a problem with that, Kenny? Got a problem?
Yeah, why not?
You starting a fight? Like I'm sure there's someone in the chat who's willing to fight you.
Mustafa.
Probably Mustafa. He always wants to fight you.
Mustafa will have Kenny in the head. Mustafa will kill Kenny way before he even
No,
before
literally
the bell
DMs me
rings.
saying, fight me, Kenny. So I'm literally every day, Velvish one just DMs me saying, fight me, Kenny.
Here you go. We have the answer. So, we do not have bagged milk, fella. Maybe in the middle of nowhere. I live in a mega city, very similar to London. So, RJ, they do not have bagged milk.
Hey, all right, I'll send the video that I found on TikTok.
RJ has based his evidence off watching a video in TikTok. Fuck my life.
Nah, TikTok, they have some random.
No, I was asking the question just in case. Hey, like I said, TikTok could be a very useful but like shit place. To be fair, the amount of shit it's taught me, like I said, it's incredible.
I do hear that. But no, it is a funny ass thing. But no, I find all my answers on Google. It was like today. It was like last night. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a free Call of Duty out on fucking PS4 that I don't have to pay for. I googled it. I was like, that's the one. Downloading it. I've got Call of Duty free on the PlayStation. Yeah, I know it's called Warzone now. I downloaded it, you twat.
Yeah.
But I was loving it. And then I think it was Cop that was like download Rocket League. So I genuinely have got Rocket League now.
Rocket League.
Don't ask me. Yeah, I mean, I only really knew what Rocket League was because that Irish guy streams it. But he doesn't even do that anymore. I mean, he's more. You do GTA now, don't you?
Yeah,
He does Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
He likes Fortnite.
Oh my!
I mean, to be fair,
Fortnite?
I haven't even
Fortnite
downloaded it. I was just about to say, I thought Fortnite died about 2 years ago.
I mean,
3 years ago. 3 years ago.
The thing is, it died, but then like people play it because it racks up views on YouTube.
I don't do Fortnite, lads. Whatever rocks your
You
boat,
did it
lads,
once. You did it once. I saw it on your channel. You did it once.
To be fair,
we were playing Fortnite on 350k a week.
To be fair, we may I may start doing some streaming on this channel. We may do FIFA. We may do a bit of FIFA, which
1v1s.
Quite mad. 1v1.
Online 1v1s.
1v1 are fucking.
We won't be using nows into Jesus Christ, or we'll never fucking see the light of day.
I'll just whack it in the Ethernet cable. Believe it or not, the internet is fine. It's the devices I stream off that are half the problem. But it works better than what it is now. I mean, you stream off a PlayStation, you mug.
Yeah, I know, and it works fine. Just fine.
I just need to plug my webcam into the PlayStation, and jobs are good.
Yeah.
Who the fuck has got playback?
What?
Someone had that. I swear, I just heard myself. I was like, not impressed. I don't like it. I have no idea.
Oh, I don't hear that, man. That's disgusting. Nah. Whoever's that, like, please sort it out.
Not me.
It's not me because I just muted myself.
Jay, I think it was you, but it's okay. We're wrapping up soon anyway. Devon says maybe in Quebec. Quebec? Is it Quebec?
Quebec.
Quebec, somewhere. It's like another country over there. They tried to separate from Canada to start their own country. Reminds me of when a country tried doing that in the EU. Oh, wait. Watch Grealish not start the first Champions League match and throw a massive tantrum.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that as well. I mean, it's going to be brutal.
They're going to be playing like teams like Besiktas and all them shit clubs. Like I said, the way that look, I can bet you now, right? You will not see a difficult club in that Manchester City squad. Not a hope. You won't see one. And like I said, we'll just go back to the point where, like I said, City probably pay for an easy route, but they can't find a way to win it, though. So
that is true. That is true. But look, we are going to wrap it up there. That has been an hour and a half. It's been quite good. I think we've ended on a lighter note. I think we've ended on a lighter note than we started. Obviously, it couldn't have started worse, really. I mean, for Villa fans anyway. I'm sure for the one City fan that and Barca, yeah. But I'm sure for the one City fan that probably watched on Twitter for about 2 seconds and was like, "What's football?" It was absolutely fucking brilliant. But yeah, we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Got lots in store for you guys. We've been doing the one stream for about last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Tomorrow you got 4 of the fuckers. You got the Argyle preview for Rotherham at 3:00. Then you've got this Chelsea show. I was about to say a City show. The Chelsea show at 6 p.m. Then you've got those Scouse Bastards at 8 p.m. And then followed by that Irish guy hosting the United show at 10 p.m. And the good thing with all of them, they all have brand new intros, which RJ has seen one of them. And his exact response was, I have too much time on my hands. No, I simply just want to make the best quality for you guys, which, as RJ can confirm, the video truly is fucking brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, RJ, that's when you big up the video as well, because you're the only fucker who's seen it. Apart from Ross has seen it.
Look, it is impressive. It just shows how good this channel is becoming. So, like I said, lads, enjoy it. Like I say, it'll be very interesting to see. Hopefully, we see a Steven Gerrard slipping in Liverpool's one, but you never know,
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've absolutely done that. Absolutely. No, of course I've not done that.
It'll be shame.
I've been nice to everyone. Although I was looking for a video of when Arsenal lifted a Champions League. So if anyone can help me find one, that would be swell, because I've got one for Chelsea, got 2 for Chelsea, I've got a couple for United, I've got a couple for Liverpool. I just cannot find an Arsenal one. So if anyone does know where I can find the video of Arsenal lifting the Champions League, I would be hugely appreciated.
Put all 7 for Liverpool.
I can do something now.
I'll search it up after this.
Imagine.
I'll just use 3 videos of them lifting up an FA Cup. I'm sure there's an Invincible video.
I remember
Aubameyang
dropping it.
Yeah, well, I'll try not to put that in the video, because I'll try to be equal here and not take the piss out of Arsenal. They don't make it easy for themselves. But that's all tomorrow. All of that will be debuted tomorrow for you. So do make sure you check out that. What time for Lukaku? Well, Chelsea shows at 6 tomorrow, so 6 p.m. tomorrow. If you do want to come on, Phantom of Many Topics, because you are a Chelsea fan, if you do want to come on and you are free at 4 p.m. UK time, fuck knows what that is in America, probably 10 a.m. If you do want to come on, send me a message on Twitter at Let's Talk EPL, or Instagram Let's Talk EPL_, or on TikTok that I don't check at Let's Talk Premier League. If you're lucky, Matt will check it, but I doubt it. And if you can't get through to any of us there, our email is at let's talk EPL@outlook.com. If you do wish. If you don't have the socials, you may do that as well. You can send a message on Twitch, apparently, which I did not know you could do. Apparently, you could also save videos on Twitch, which I also didn't know you could do. Believe it or not, we're not doing very well on Twitch, mainly because I don't really care about Twitch. Apologies for anyone watching on Twitch. We're focusing more on YouTube, believe it or not. Velvy1 Kenobi, the Bunda Jedi, is back apparently. Phantom says okay. But yeah, all of them are tomorrow. But before you do go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Velvy1 Kenobi, the Bunda Jedi, says, Kenny, that sex was amazing. You can get rid of your twin brother on stream.
Oh, stop. Fuck off. You fucking twat.
Love it. Of course, Velv and Kenny were going to get weird at some point during that stream. But Kenny, where can they find you?
You can find me at Sanchoice here on Twitter, Kenny TV on YouTube, where I might be doing a video on the situation for Barcelona and the downfall. maybe if I can actually be good at editing. And Kenny United fan on Switch, and also Leicester PL, which is run by me and Niall.
Yes. Devon says YouTube is better. I was on Twitch, but got bored of watching weird people play video games. I just don't get why you'd want to sit there and watch someone play games. Well, talking to someone who plays games for a living, RJ, where can they find you, mate?
Oh, funny. Ha ha ha. Fucking how's that shithole done, Devon? All right. No, you can find me on Reply Checker.
Tell me something I said that wasn't factual.
I mean, anyway, you can find me on Reply Checker on all social medias. Like I said, my Premier League predictions out on Saturday because I can't stream on that day, but very interesting video. Can't wait to release it. So, yeah, thanks so much.
Let me guess, United at the top of the league.
Hey, yo, no spoilers, mate. You have to watch the video to actually.
He's not denying it. He's not denying it.
I never said it was going to happen, did I?
That reminds me. Our prediction is on Monday, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Premier League predictions.
And also my prediction is on Sunday, other side of the time.
Nice. Max, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, MaxTagHD official, on Twitter at YouTube_MaxTagHD, and here on YouTube, MaxTagHD. I'll be doing some Tigers talk and preview tomorrow, and then who knows?
Perfect. Jay, where can they find you, bro?
On Twitter, J Red Devils United, and I'm in the comments section, and I'll be on the United show tomorrow night as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah.
Love it. We absolutely love to see that. And Lewis, apart from crying into your pillow tonight, where can they find you, mate?
Give the kid a break.
Big up, lad. Big up,
give the kid a break.
But you can find me in the next few minutes on my channel talking about the Grealish situation, actually. So, yeah.
Don't
make it worse. Don't make it worse, Lewis.
If you want, you could just spend an hour booing him. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
Genuinely, I don't know. If any player, even if they were a legend, were to leave my club, I'll boo the shit out of them. I'm like, you disrespected me by leaving. For whatever
they put
reason,
too much pressure on him, though. I think.
Whatever reason, I have this voice box, and what the hell?
What?
Who the fuck has put Arsenal in fifth for Premier League predictions? Ignore it. It's on TikTok. That is embarrassing.
Like I said, TikTok can be one of the best, but worst places.
So by the way, you're getting my
TikTok is really, really bad.
Sometimes
for football opinions.
I mean, yeah, sure. Like, there's so many people who you could literally say something deluded and then get like
TikTok is almost like the worst part of football Twitter.
Yeah.
Times that by 100, you got football TikTok.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Ben AFC is literally the most deluded fuck there is.
I saw a prediction on TikTok with someone for Arsenal first, United 9th, Chelsea 11th, City 7th, and Spurs 2nd.
Can I get some of the cracked e-smoking? To be fair, I would love some of that if it's going around.
Yeah, give me that good stuff, man.
Velvy Wan Kenobi, the Bunda Jedi says, "Oh my god, Awar might be going to Villa. That'll be a good signing.
That'll be a mad,
amazing signing. Yeah, Arsenal spent a year trying to get him.
Yeah,
it's all right. And Devon says, "Who's winning the Premier League this season, fellas?" Well, wouldn't you like to?
Hopefully, Man United.
That'll be on Monday at 9 p.m. for the transfer predictions.
Definitely not United.
We'll be having our own Premier League predictions on that day, on Monday, 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it. A preview in the start of the season and all of that lovely stuff. But on that note, we are going to wrap it up there. We'll be back tomorrow. The first video is first stream is at 3. Then Liverpool's Chelsea show kicks off the evening. So if you're not going out and you want to find something and Netflix is boring you and you don't want to
The fuck
Thank you.
was that?
Thank you. Kenny, when
Hashtag
you're on
ear
screen, mute your fucking phone. Or I'll get your mum to take it off you. But yeah, if you're not going out tomorrow and you want something to watch in the evening, we've got 3 shows for you tomorrow: Chelsea, Liverpool, and United, kicking off with Chelsea at 6. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.